The oppressive heat of the Vietnamese summer hung heavy over the Dien Ban district on August 11, 1967, along Liberty Road. The familiar groan of a Navy construction crane and the shouts of its crew mingled with the buzz of insects. Amid this scene, a small group of Marines from Company K, 3rd Battalion, 7th Marines, stood guard. Among them was 20-year-old Lance Corporal Roy Mitchell Wheat. He and 2 fellow Marines had positioned themselves in a tree line, a small oasis of shadow and concealment. But Wheat, with the instincts of a true Marine, couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. The jungle was a master of deception, and he knew that an unseen threat could be lurking just beyond their perimeter. Driven by a sense of duty that went beyond his assigned post, Wheat decided to conduct his own reconnaissance. He slipped away from the security detail, moving with quiet intensity, his eyes scanning the dense undergrowth for any sign of a hidden enemy. He moved with purpose, searching for anything that seemed out of place. After a thorough sweep, he began to make his way back to his comrades. He was just 10 feet from the safety of their position when it happened. His foot, without warning, connected with a tripwire so perfectly concealed it was a whisper in the landscape. Instantly, the telltale hiss of a burning time fuse filled the air. It was a sound every Marine knew and dreaded, the sound of a bounding anti-personnel. Mine about to detonate. The mine was designed to leap into the air before exploding, sending a deadly spray of shrapnel over a wide area. Without a second's hesitation, Roy Wheat's mind raced not for his own safety, but for the men he was there to protect. He didn't think. He didn't flinch. He just acted. Mine, he screamed, a final desperate warning to his comrades. Then, with a force born of selfless courage, he threw himself onto the device. He smothered it with his own body, a human shield absorbing the full, brutal force of the blast. The explosion, which would have surely maimed or killed his fellow Marines, was instead contained, a muffled roar of sacrifice. In that single heroic moment, Lance Corporal Roy Mitchell Wheat gave his life. His act of valor saved his friends from certain injury and possible death. For his supreme and selfless heroism on that day, Roy M. Wheat was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest military decoration. He was also honored with a Purple Heart. He was a son of Mississippi, a hero of the United States Marine Corps, and though he rests in East Abuki Cemetery, his memory lives on as a shining example of the highest traditions of duty, honor, and courage